addressing our friends and allies across the pond, friends being the operative word. And I am speaking from my private quarters at Windsor Castle, a real castle, far older than your entire country. Not a make-believe one, with a giant mouse and his chums dancing about the grounds. Before I proceed, the Royal Secretary reminds me that Americans often have immense difficulty in grasping what we say in Britain versus what we mean. It's a question of manners, you see. As the Queen of England and as the head of state to 16 Commonwealth realms, one would hope that any nation adopting our language would use it effectively. Unfortunately, this isn't apparent in your case. May I remind you that there is no such thing as American English. There is the Queen's English, and anything else is a mistake. To that end, we have provided subtitles to make things less awkward for all parties involved. First and foremost, with the greatest respect to your government, opening your country is a brave disposal, a brave proposal. I am disappointed in this, and so is Prince Philip. I find your soft opening approach interesting, to say the least. I'll bear it in mind. When I give audience to my 14th Prime Minister, I have a few comments on your latest legislation, of which my office will put into writing, just like the old days. It's fine, really. We're all in a bit of a pickle together, aren't we? On another note, in these challenging times, I take much pride in my queendom for providing free health service for all. I realize this is not your cup of tea, but like many before me, I find your system, dare I say again, interesting, to say the least. My advisors maintain that your government's ineptitude honestly doesn't matter. I extend the support of my people when I suggest you consider other options. Not to worry if you don't. And finally, my office recommends a state visit to Washington when all this blows over, so who knows? I may join you later. Righty-ho, I better be off. It's a bit wet outside. One must let the corgis in before it's too late. Just a final note, dear Yanks, and I quote myself when I say, let us not take ourselves too seriously. None of us has a monopoly on wisdom.